Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna be doing a full face of Oulac Cosmetics. I got foundation, we got some eye glitter diamond type of things, we got concealer, we got bronzer, we got the whole works. Oulac was so kind enough to gift me these items to review for you guys. Let's jump on into it. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe down below. Do like the video if you do like it, and let's jump on into this review. So this is the Skin to Skin matching foundation, heavy glass bottle. Does come with a pump, which is awesome. And this foundation is supposed to be skin matching, natural, matte, lightweight, a high performing, buildable, visibly blurs imperfection and evens out the complexion. It has a skin-like natural matte finish. We're gonna prime with the Milani Dewy Primer. I forgot I had this and how good this was. The other day I put it on and my makeup looked so juicy. This primer glides on so nicely and so hydrating. That is so nice. It has a tiny bit of tackiness to it, not too much. Use this much. This one's in the shade 05 Nude. A little bit lighter than my skin tone. We're gonna be doing the Beauty Blender on this side. It is definitely more on the matte side, but not a crazy matte. It's a soft matte. Medium to full coverage, leaning more on the medium side, but can be built up to a full coverage. If you are an oily person, you would love this foundation. That blended and covered everything super nicely, gave it a nice soft matte finish. Because sometimes I'm just not in the mood for all of this dewiness. It actually matches my skin really nicely. It has the perfect amount of coverage. So I really do like it. And I did look at myself in the mirror right now and it actually looks like a beautiful, perfect veil. I love it with the Beauty Blender. Let's try it with a brush. This is the more problematic side as always. You know, we all got a problematic side, do we? And that is blending really nicely. A little bit more of a full coverage. But it matches my skin so perfectly. I love the finish of this foundation. It glided on with a natural finish, and that is how it looks on the brush side. And then we go here to the Beauty Blender side. I'm not noticing a big difference between the Beauty Blender and the brush side. Moving on to concealer. My only concern with this is that it's more yellow than I anticipated, but it's okay. Even though the color may not be there, it's about the consistency. This is called the Stay Real Sculpting Concealer. It has a natural hydration, long lasting, it's waterproof, sweat resistant, doesn't fall off easily, vegan, cruelty free, and easy to carry. I mean, it's just a concealer, you carry it. The foundation goes for $15.95, which is pretty affordable. And then this is $9.99. Okay, it's not too bad. Yeah, you see, it's definitely leaning more on the yellow side. Blend that out. I would say this is a medium coverage, definitely not full coverage. It did blend super nice and easily. You know, my under eye circles are still peeking through, but that's okay. I'm gonna bring this up here to prime my eyelids. So that is how it looks. It did blend out pretty nicely and it just leaves a really subtle hydration. I like it. I definitely like the coverage more with a brush. It does blend out easily and that is how it looks. And I'm just gonna be setting my under eyes with the e.l.f. Halo Glow and just set all of those areas. We're gonna go in with a cream bronzer. This one is just the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream bronzer. Very nice warm tone and it's just an easy bronzer to just use. So I'm gonna just dip my brush on it. This cream bronzer just builds so nicely to the skin. It was all the rave back in the day. I'm gonna come to this side. Bronze it up. So nice, so warm, obsessed. And next we're gonna go in with the Oulac bronzer. This one is in the color Gold Coast. It's a very nice warm tone bronzer, definitely on the shimmery side, which is cool because that's the look that we're going for today. We're gonna go in with this Eco Tools brush, perfect for contouring and bronzing. This is one of my favorite brushes. Ooh, it smells like something. It smells very clean. It smells just like really elegant. Comes with a nice mirror. Ooh, girl. Ooh, this is pigmented. It is definitely a warm bronzer, but I am noticing it did cling on to the cream. So maybe this bronzer is better to use without a cream product underneath. I'm gonna try it with this brush, the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush. This one is more of a contour brush, so let's try it with that. The amount of pigment it has does pick up the pigment pretty well. Oh girl, That is a contour moment right there. I would probably recommend using this on its own, not with a cream product underneath. It is a little bit patchy because of the cream. Anyways, let's move on. I'm just gonna dust the rest of my face just with loose powder from e.l.f. The Halo Glow. It's my favorite powder at the moment. Just love how this powder just gives you the subtle glow that you need. I love to balance my makeup. If I'm gonna do a matte foundation, I really like to add a subtle glow powder over it. Just like it just balances everything out super nicely. They also sent me this blush. This one is the Miracle Blush Mono. This one's in the color The Miracle. A beautiful strawberry red. Again, the packaging is so pretty. Look at the detail on that stamp right there. This is not shimmery, this is pure matte. I wanna do a cream base in the bottom on one side and then alone on the other side. We're gonna do Rare Beauty Grateful just to keep it with the same tone, which is red. We're going for that cherry girl vibe today. Like 70s, you know, like I love it. I'm gonna do one dot. I'm just gonna blend it with a beauty blender. I'm bringing that up. Look how pretty that is. Like, tell me that's not the cutest color ever. I want it to be very sheer. Like I don't want too much pigment. We're gonna dig into it. This is the pigment. I don't want that much. We're gonna tap it off. Okay. And that pigment went really nice right over top of that cream blush. Bring it up. And that looks stunning. Really pretty. Easy to blend, not scary to use. A little bit more. Let's try it alone on the other side. I love that there's really no fallout, like at all. Wow, that blended so easily, so nicely. This looks so good. Add a little bit to my nose. It's pressed in a way that there's no fallout, so it's easy to blend. And that just gave me the pigment that I needed. And this is with the Rare Beauty underneath. I mean, that is stunning. Just gonna go in the beauty blender and just gonna go over everything. They sent me these cute liquid eyeshadows called Liquid Diamond eyeshadows. We're gonna swatch these all because they look so pretty. These are all glass bottles. These come in like 19 different colors. So many different colors to choose from. They are not chunky glitters. They're just pure liquid shadows. This was in the shade Wreath Nebula. Look at that. Beautiful gold reflect moment. This one here is in the shade Starlets. Wow. So this was definitely a little bit more of a lighter shade. It's definitely more metallic. I mean, that's just so stunning. This is a beautiful purpley pink. It's called Chaotic Love. That is stunning. It's actually leaning more purple. That is gorge. It has a little bit of a gold undertone reflect to it. You can't really see because of the camera. This one's in the color Digital Lavender. Like a light lilac lavender. It's definitely not as pigmented as the others, but it still gives a really nice lilac lavender shade. I mean, how pretty is that? This one's in the shade Sugar Rush. Wow. Not as pigmented as the other ones, but it's still very pretty. It's a really nice eye topper. I want to try out one of them on my eyes. I'm just going to go in with the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. I'm just going to go in with these two colors here in my crease area. I love Natasha Denona eyeshadows. I mean, they're pretty expensive, but their formulas are incredible. Look how easily that just blended. That gave a nice warm wash of color. So I am gonna go in also with this shade here. Boom, I'm gonna go in the middle too. We're gonna leave the middle bare. Stunning. Shadows just blend like butter. I feel like as of lately, I haven't been super into shadows. Most of my content has been blushes, lip glosses, face products. We gotta get back to eyeshadow palettes. I heard that 2016 vibes are like here now, and I'm here all for it. And with that same shade, and we're just gonna bring it down. I'm just gonna go underneath and do a nice little smoky under eye. Can never skip this step. I always need to have a blown out smoky eye. This brush, by the way, this one's from BH Cosmetics, softest for the under eye. I'm gonna go ahead and add this dark brown. Just gonna add it like a liner, a little bit more precise, just to give it more of a liner effect. I'm gonna keep that very close to the lash line. Okay, that's complete. Let's try this gorgeous red. I'm gonna go right in. Oh my gosh. This blends out so creamy. Blend it out a little bit with the fingers. Just gives you a nice pop of color. It is not chunky glitter at all. It is a simple foiled eyeshadow. I'm all here for these shadows. I'm gonna go directly on the bottle. And I am just gonna add a little bit more here and pat it down. The formula is a little bit on the thinner side, so it's not a crazy thick formula. That is so pretty. That is everything I needed right now. I'm just gonna go in with the Tarte Lights Camera Action Mascara. This is definitely a classic and a fave. I mean, look how nice that lift my lashes. It just does the job. Love, love, love this mascara. Separates the lashes in a really nice way, and it looks natural still, like it looks like your own lashes. They sent me a matte lipstick and also a beautiful lip gloss. This one is in the shade Indian Summer. Look at that shade right there. These are very matte, but at the same time, they glide on really smoothly. Look at that packaging. So easy, very nice, heavy, luxurious-like, comes with a lot. Beautiful color. These retail for $6.95. These are velvet matte liquid lipsticks. They are long lasting, high pigmented, long wearing, light, soft texture. Just gives a very nice, natural, moisturized lip effect. This one here is the Crystal Shine Lip Gloss. These come in about 22 different shades. These have a tiny bit of sparkle to them. I'm gonna try this on its own first, and then I'm gonna go in with this just so you could see both. First thing, I underestimated it. I really thought it was gonna be a sticky mess, but it's actually gliding on almost like a lip oil. It does smell a little bit rosy, but very, very subtle. That is the lip color. You can see the tiny sparkles. It's not chunky at all. Let's go in with the matte liquid lipstick. Okay, it's definitely matte. The color is stunning. It's like the perfect red orange. It's gliding on smooth. I do wish that the shape was a little bit more pointed so that way I can get really into the curves of my lips. The formula does feel matte, but it doesn't feel drying, and it did glide on smoothly, so it does feel a little bit hydrating, but it's still a nice soft matte. This is the final makeup look. The formula, the blendability of most of the products here were so good. That is it for my video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like these kinds of brand specific videos, let me know down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.